Cee Lo Green started out in the industry as a member of the hip-hop group Goody Mob. After the group released their debut album, they received praise and good feedback from new fans. The next album also did good, but not as much as the first. After the making of the third album, World Party, Cee Lo left the group and decided to pursue a solo career in music under Arista Records. He released 2 albums under the company. However, these albums did nothing to bring him success as a solo artist. Cee Lo Green then went on to form a duo, which would kick off his success, getting him somewhere in his career. The two released the hit single Crazy, which was the first single to reach #1 in the UK, solely based on digital downloads. The pair decided to continue working together and created albums that did well. Cee Lo continued making music by himself throughout the years, like Forget You, mostly known as F.U., which was co-written by Bruno Mars. The song was released before its planned date due to a leak on April 13. The song was a hit. It was such a hit that it went top 5 in multiple countries, and Cee Lo even received 5 Grammy nominations for the song.
Hi, my name is Cee Lo Green, and I am the Lady Killer.
In 2010, the album The Lady Killer was released. This one was written in retrospect, Cee Lo says. Lady Killer is a condition, and you say, well, what caused this? The same way if you ask, how did Peter Parker become Spider-Man? Well, he got bit by a radioactive spider. How did Lady Killer become a lady killer? He got his heart broken. All of the songs on the album were written or co-written by Cee Lo except for one, which was written by Band of Horses, No One's Gonna Love You. Cee Lo went on to venture out in other industries where he thrived. In 2011, Cee Lo became a judge on the popular reality TV show, The Voice, and appeared on the show for 4 seasons. He also voiced the mummy in the animated film Hotel Transylvania and published a rendition of the 1974 single Kung Fu Fighting by Jamaican vocalist Carl Douglas for the animated film Kung Fu Panda. He has also been featured in numerous commercials and shows such as his own Cee Lo Green's The Good Life. Cee Lo Green was climbing the ladder as he performed and toured. His talent helped him gain more success as his popularity grew even more. He wasn't just recognized as a musician, he was now recognized as a socialite. Just when it all began, it all fell apart because of Cee Lo's actions. Cee Lo Green described himself as having been a goon in his youth, as well as a kleptomaniac and pyromaniac. Just plain maniac. Cee Lo has been in multiple controversies where he has said and done some problematic things. In one instance, a journalist for City Pages gave feedback for one of Cee Lo Green's performances. The journalist wrote that it failed to measure up to the fun factor of his recorded material. Green spent most of the set stationed in front of a microphone at the center of the stage, barely moving an inch while he sang, and flanked by 2 forgettable backup singers and a DJ that was all but hidden behind a giant LCD display. Green responded to the criticism in a tweet, saying, "I respect your criticism, but be fair. People enjoyed last night. I'm guessing you're gay, and my masculinity offended you? Well, F you." People called Green out on Twitter, and in response, Green replied saying, "Apologies, gay community. What was homophobic about that?" Cee Lo Green was accused of sexual assault by a woman who had claimed that ecstasy was slipped in her drink. Therefore, she had no memory of the period between dining with Green at his sushi restaurant in 2012 and waking up in the singer's bed, which would have mostly been due to the drug. Studies show that people who use the drug can develop memory problems, short-term or immediate. The drug contributes to the damage of the hippocampus, an area of the brain that is responsible for memory. Green's lawyer argued that Green and the woman had consensual relations, and no rape charges were filed due to the lack of evidence. Instead, those charges were reduced to Cee Lo Green only being charged for supplying ecstasy, a Schedule I substance. He was ordered to perform 360 hours of community service and put on probation for 3 years. Cee Lo was able to get off such a serious charge so easy, but Cee Lo would soon get back into trouble again after posting some disturbing and questionable tweets regarding the case. Women who have really been raped remember, but point taken. If someone is passed out, they're not even with you consciously, so with implies consent. When someone breaks on a home, there's broken glass. Where is your plausible proof anyone was raped? He later apologized for the tweets, saying, "I sincerely apologize for my comments being taken so far out of context. I'd never condone the harm of any woman. Nothing was taken out of context. He said everything plain out and simple. It was wrong and it was disgusting." Cee Lo then went on to temporarily deactivate his Twitter account. The singer said that his last conversation with the woman who accused him of the assault was on friendly terms. "We both agreed we would like to resume back to real life. It was something that was blown out of proportion. I'm not even at liberty to be so detailed about it. But like I said, it was amicable." His Twitter is back up and Cee Lo Green still releases music to this day. However, he isn't as popular as he was back in the day. Nobody really cares about Cee Lo Green anymore. His image was ruined and his career was pretty much short-lived due to his actions. That's all for this video, everyone. If you liked the video, make sure to like. If not, dislike. Make sure to subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you all in the next video.